In the boundless expanse of human existence, there are forces so subtle, so insidious, that they remain largely invisible to the casual observer. Yet when we peer into the darker corners of our psyche, when we venture beyond the veil of illusion, we encounter an overwhelming truth. There is a force as powerful as the darkest voids of the cosmos, as manipulative as the gravitational pull of a black hole, and as destructive as the tempestuous winds of distant stars. This force is narcissism. It entangles, distorts, and enslaves the mind and soul of those caught in its orbit. Like a gravitational anomaly, it warps reality, distorting one's self-image, relationships, and sense of autonomy. The narcissist seeks control over their environment, control over others, and control over your very emotional core. Their manipulation is not the clumsy flailing of a novice. No, it is the quiet, insidious tug of an unseen force, like the pull of an invisible star, ever present and steadily drawing you into its orbit. But fear not, for there is a way to navigate these dark celestial forces, just as the ancient philosophers once sought to transcend the chaos of the universe and find peace amidst the turmoil. You must venture inward to the core of your being, where the answers have always resided. And as you step into the void, know this: the journey you undertake is not just one of survival, but one of transcendence. At the heart of this journey lies emotional resilience, the ability to remain grounded amidst the storms, to stand firm when the forces of the narcissist try to tear you apart. This is not an easy task, for the universe itself often seems to conspire against us. Yet, in the teachings of the Stoics, we find the key to emotional mastery. They too looked into the abyss of existence and understood that the only true power we possess lies within our own minds, our own capacity for inner peace. The Stoics, such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, understood the fickle nature of external forces. They saw that true control was not about changing the world around us, but about changing how we respond to the world. They taught that the mind, like the stars in the night sky, must remain unshaken, no matter how violent the storms of life may rage. In their wisdom, we find the cornerstone of emotional resilience, the ability to control one's reactions in the face of manipulation, chaos, and emotional turbulence. The first step in navigating the black hole of narcissistic influence is mindfulness. In this dark, seemingly endless void, mindfulness acts as your anchor, a beacon of light that helps you stay centered amidst the gravitational pull of the narcissist's emotional manipulation. To be mindful is to be aware of the present moment, to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, to detach from the emotional turbulence that the narcissist seeks to stir within you. Through practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and yoga, you can cultivate this stillness. As you breathe in, deeply and slowly, you connect with the rhythm of the cosmos itself. Your body, your mind, and the universe become one, calm, composed, and unyielding. With every exhale, you release the toxic energy, the negative emotions, the manipulative forces that the narcissist feeds on. This practice of breathing is not just a tool for relaxation. It is a form of spiritual warfare, a sacred act that reestablishes your control over your emotional state. But mindfulness alone is not enough. You must go further, much further, to confront the true nature of the narcissist and protect your soul from their grasp. You must learn to detach emotionally, to become like the distant stars that burn silently in the night sky. They are not swayed by the whims of those around them. Their light is constant, unyielding, regardless of the chaos that swirls below. To detach does not mean to abandon your humanity, nor does it mean to withdraw from the world. Rather, it means to create an emotional distance between yourself and the narcissist's manipulative grip. This emotional detachment is not a cold, heartless act. It is instead an act of self-preservation, an act of wisdom. To detach is to understand that you are not bound to the narcissist's narrative. You are not a pawn in their game. You are the observer, the silent witness, watching the drama unfold without getting entangled in it. Like a great cosmic observer, you stand outside the story, immune to the pulls of manipulation, free from the toxic emotional entanglements that the narcissist seeks to create. The Grey Rock method is your shield in this battle, a technique that turns you into the most uninteresting person imaginable. You do not feed the narcissist's hunger for drama, nor do you offer them any emotional response that they can manipulate. You become as neutral and unremarkable as a rock in the gray landscape of a distant planet, untouched by the whims of those around you. This technique requires patience, for the narcissist will undoubtedly attempt to provoke you. Yet, in your silence, you deprive them of the very energy they seek to consume. Your emotional distance becomes their greatest enemy, for without your emotional reactions, they are rendered powerless. In this cosmic journey, you must also learn to set boundaries that are as firm and unyielding as the laws of nature. These boundaries are the invisible lines that protect your emotional space, your soul, from the destructive forces of the narcissist. Imagine the vast expanse of space. It is governed by the laws of physics, and these laws cannot be ignored. Likewise, your boundaries are the fundamental laws of your emotional universe. They are non-negotiable. When the narcissist attempts to cross these boundaries, whether through verbal attacks, emotional manipulation, or invasive behavior, you must enforce them with quiet authority. You are the force of nature here, not them. Speak calmly, firmly, and decisively, just as a black hole devours everything in its path, with no room for negotiation. If the conversation becomes heated, if the narcissist pushes you beyond your limits, you simply step away. You are the ruler of your own emotional space, and you must protect it at all costs. Though the journey is often solitary, you are never truly alone. You must surround yourself with a network of support, a community of those who understand the darkness you are navigating. The Stoics themselves recognized the power of community, for even the greatest philosophers knew that strength comes not from isolation, but from connection. Seek out those who uplift you, those who recognize your worth, those who can offer clarity when the cosmos feels too vast and unknowable. Your support network may consist of trusted friends and family, or it may include fellow travelers who have walked the path of narcissistic abuse before you. Support groups, especially those specifically tailored for those who have suffered under narcissistic manipulation, can offer invaluable comfort. These are the wise ones, the seasoned explorers, who understand the dangers of the journey and can offer you their counsel. Their wisdom is the light that will guide you when the darkness threatens to consume you. Do not hesitate to seek professional counseling, for sometimes the expertise of a trained therapist is necessary to navigate the complexities of narcissistic abuse. These counselors are the cosmic navigators who have studied the stars and know how to chart a course through the storm. With their guidance, you will learn to reclaim your emotional autonomy, to rise above the manipulation, and to step into the fullness of your power. The final step in this cosmic journey is understanding when you are overwhelmed. When the gravitational forces of the narcissist become too great, when the weight of their manipulation pulls you into a black hole of despair, you must know when to seek help. The Stoics, wise in their ways, understood that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of wisdom, a recognition that the journey is not meant to be faced alone. When you begin to feel the emotional strain, when you sense the subtle changes in your mood, your sleep, or your ability to cope, these are the signs that you must seek support. Therapy is the safe harbor where you can explore these feelings, understand their source, and develop the strategies you need to regain your equilibrium. Through therapy, You will learn that you are not weak for needing help. Rather, you are wise for acknowledging your need for guidance and support. The universe of narcissism may seem vast, overwhelming, and inhospitable, but as you walk this path of self-discovery, emotional mastery, and cosmic wisdom, you will come to understand that the true strength lies not in avoiding the darkness, but in confronting it, embracing it, and rising above it. You are the master of your own emotional universe, and no matter how vast, how incomprehensible, or how manipulative the forces may seem, remember this: the wisdom of the ancients, the knowledge of the cosmos, and the power to overcome are all within you. Step forward into the abyss and reclaim your sovereignty. The journey is long, but it is yours to control.